Children, before I read this book to you, I just wanted to say something to the grown-ups. Parents, I want to let you know that this book is from a series of books called Ordinary Terrible Things. And this book series tries to deal with topics that we might find difficult to talk about. And I have many of them in my office if you ever want to borrow them. There is one on death and one on divorce. This one is about racism. Sometimes we feel like the best thing we can do for children is to shield them from things, but we forget that children know what's going on and can sense our emotions. And so the best thing we can do is to talk to them in a way that makes sense and is comforting and helpful and honest. So that's what this book tries to do. Children, this book is called Not My Idea, a book about whiteness. And I'm sure that you have noticed there are some things happening in our country right now. You might have heard about some protests, and it's hard to know what to make of it. And sometimes it can even feel a little bit scary. And so I wanted to read you this book because I think it's kind of helpful to think about what this means and what we can do. So, Not My Idea. Here's a mother saying, "Oh no, not again." And a child saying, "What? Mom, what not again?" When grown-ups try to hide scary things from kids, it's usually because they're scared too. Who is that with their hands up? Why is that policeman screaming at him? Here, the mother is turning off something scary on the TV. "You don't need to worry about this. You're safe. Understand?" And the child says, "No." Our family is kind to everyone. We don't see color. Deep down, we all know color matters. Here the child is drawing a picture to try to understand. Sometimes making art can help us process what we're feeling. Skin color makes a difference in how the world sees you and in how you see the world. I want to bring my aunt a gift. This will only take a minute. It makes a difference in how much trouble seems to find you or let you be. Here you can see a child with white skin and a child with black skin doing the same thing, but the security guard is looking over here. In stores, in cars, on sidewalks, at school, your skin color affects the most ordinary daily experiences, including which neighborhoods welcome you. Here's the aunt. "So relieved you got here safely." Why wouldn't we? The protests. Here the TV is talking about marchers demanding justice. And here someone is saying they're blocking the road. This says, "Breaking news, family speaks out on police shooting." You may get the message that racism is happening only to black and brown people. Racism is a white person's problem, and we are all caught up in it. This says, "I can't watch the news." And this says, "That police officer was doing his job." Mostly by refusing to look at it. But you can face this. Understanding the truth takes courage, especially a painful truth about your own people, your own family. The mom says, "Are you all right? Even people you love may behave in ways that show they think they are the good ones." Racism was not your idea. You don't need to defend it. You can bring your curiosity to learn about it and see that it's true. Here, the child has found a book in the library that talks about how in America, white people have committed crimes against Black people for 400 years. But all along, every step of the way, people who love justice and love each other have been fighting back. Many white people did things they never should have. Many other white people failed to see the problem with this. These are some of the things that happened. Denied opportunity, like bank loans, denied housing, denied voting rights, exploited the love and labor of Black women. That means that they worked hard, but they weren't paid fairly. These choices put wealth and power into white hands, homes, and neighborhoods. Some white people joined the leaders of Black liberation. And here are some of the leaders and some of the white people who joined them. The Grimke Sisters, the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, Nina Simone, nuns and marchers from Selma to Montgomery, John Lewis and other demonstrators, and here's Colin Kaepernick, who you might have seen playing football on TV. Racism is still happening. It keeps changing, and it keeps being the same. And yet, just being here, alive in this moment, you have a chance to care about this, to connect. But connecting means opening, and opening sometimes feels like breaking. Mom, I don't feel good. Uh-oh, should I pull over? I need to know what's going on. What are you talking about? Why didn't anyone teach me real history? I do see color. I see yours, mine, and everybody's. You can't hide what's right in front of me. I know that what that police officer did was wrong. Go with your instincts on this one. Racial justice is possible. Okay, geez, you don't have to yell. But only if we're honest with each other and ourselves. I see a playground over there. Want to get some air? Yes. You see there are children with different colors of skin on the playground. Your history is not all written yet. What do you want it to say? The end. We have a chance to talk about hard things. And sometimes when we do, we are able to make a difference and to be helpers. So I'm proud of you for having hard conversations. And I'm proud of you for doing what you can to be a helper as we all try to work to make God's world of love and justice real.